Our next guest is with HP, of course, focused on delivering next-generation experiences, always has fun things to show at various shows where we meet up with our next guest, whether it be Mobile World Congress or CES or here at IFA. There's so many cool things to talk about and to show. Marketing manager for HP is Kevin Wentzel. Kevin, welcome back into Tomorrow. How you doing?
Doing fine, and it's really good to talk to you again, Dave.
Yeah, you've always got fun things to show, and of course, you don't let us down again, because here's a very cool display that you're going to talk about as well. Tell me what this unit is before we get to some of the other goodies you have.
Well, we've got a variety of our holiday products, and I know September seems early for holiday, but in the electronics industry, that is when we start introducing them.
Absolutely, and you got to plan accordingly before the holidays are upon you, and you thought, that would have been the perfect gift had I planned accordingly.
Exactly. We do a huge amount of market research, and we look around at what people use, what they have. One of the things we found out is about 70% of consumers have multiple devices. A tablet, a notebook, maybe a desktop, phone, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are looking for ways of combining things. So one of our focuses for holiday is on our detachables, and we've actually got a good history in detachables. We introduced our first one right at the same time as Windows 8. That was our first NVX2.
So you're saying this beautiful device in front of us is a detachable that I'm thinking at first glance is just a really nice looking laptop.
It kind of looks like a laptop.
But wait, there's more.
There is much, much more. So in this mode, it looks like a nice laptop. Keyboard, it has a nice feel to it. Soft finish on the palm rest, full travel keys, backlit, real easy to type on. But you know what? Sometimes you don't need the keyboard. So just detach it. And now
off the screen comes, and now it's a tablet in your hand.
Now it's a nice 13-inch tablet.
Yeah. And it's not heavy. I mean, one would look at it and think that, okay, there's a bunch of weight to it. It's comfortable.
Oh, yeah, it's about 1.2 pounds.
Yeah, and very thin. So if you're in the car listening on the radio right now, have no fear. Visit intotomorrow.com when you can, and you'll see the video of all of our interviews. So, of course, you've got USB ports and other goodies here.
It's got USB. It's got full-size HDMI.
Yeah, I noticed it wasn't a mini HDMI, so that's good. You can connect right to your big display, your TV, immediately.
And it's using the latest Intel Core M processor.
Nice.
So it runs quiet and cool. There are no fans, no vents, anything like that.
And probably lasts a while then, too, because that processor really does a good job at helping to save battery.
Yeah, we're pretty delighted with the battery life we see out of this one. We can't talk about it right now because of Intel's policies. The other thing I wanted to show you, though, is the stand.
Oh, check
so
the back out. Let me get and look at how thin the keyboard is while we're looking at things there as well. And, of course, when you detach it, it's a Bluetooth keyboard.
It's a Bluetooth keyboard, so you press that Windows key or something.
Yeah, and there's things displaying right there on the device very easily, very conveniently, with now what is the Bluetooth keyboard. So that makes it handy. But
actually imagine putting this on a desktop.
Yeah,
and putting the keyboard in your lap and leaning back and just type with it.
Very
easy. The stand holds it up vertical.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want it in a different position, just push it all the way back. And you can push it down into kind of a tablet mode as well as using it as a laptop, or close it up completely. It's a nice tablet sitting on your table.
Very true. Or simply put it right back on the dock.
Put it back on the keyboard. It
Back in
attaches
laptop
magnetically,
mode.
and it charges the Bluetooth keyboard while it's attached. So you've always got a good charge.
Very cool. Loving it. Now, what is this model again?
This model is our NVX2, and we've actually got two models of it. This is our 13.3-inch screen version. We've also got a 15.6-inch screen version.
Wow.
And these aren't lightweights as far as processing and capability go either. Both of them are using the Core M processor, up to 8 gigabytes of RAM. The 13-inch version can get up to 256 gigabytes of SSD. The 15-inch, a 500 gigabyte hybrid hard drive.
Wow.
So
very
plenty
nice.
of processing power, plenty of storage.
Terrific. And available when?
These are available in October and November.
Good. Just
And
before the holiday shopping season. Perfect timing.
Exactly. Yeah. In Europe, they start this one starts at €799. In the U.S., it's a little bit of an upgraded configuration. Starts at $1,049.
Okay. Very good. And that's the 13.1 inch.
That's the 13-inch.
Okay.
The
gotcha.
15-inch is actually a little bit less. In the U.S., it's $949.
Why would the 15-inch, a bigger screen, be less money? What am I missing?
Basically, it's the storage. This has an
okay.
SSD, and the 15-inch has
right.
a hard drive.
And love SSD.
Yes.
So
Yes.
once you go SSD, you don't go back.
Yeah.
So that's so important. And let's
Now,
talk.
if you want something else,
Yes, real quick because we're fast running out of time. Imagine
sorry.
that here at IFA. But
this one, another detachable. One of the keys on this one is it's a full power 10-inch Windows tablet. Uses a quad-core Intel Atom processor, 2 gigabytes of RAM, plenty of storage, and a 10.1-inch IPS display. And IPS means great colors at all viewing angles. So for somebody who wants a 10-inch Windows tablet, great one for them. Even has a full-size USB port and micro USB charging. So when you're traveling, you only need to carry one charger for your phone and your tablet.
it's funny you mentioned travel, and I tapped the icon for TripAdvisor as if it were on cue. So, and now, would this also, being the fact that it's detachable, also be a Bluetooth keyboard per chance?
This one's not a Bluetooth keyboard.
Okay.
This one's a standard keyboard. But the point is, tablets are fantastic for, browsing the internet, playing games, and watching video and all that. But every now and then, you got to type a story or a report or email or something like that. So that just drop it into onto the base, and it has a great keyboard. It's again a full travel keyboard, not one of those little fabric ones you have to pound on.
Yeah.
Close it up. It protects the screen when when it's in your backpack, your briefcase. Open it, and you've got a couple of magnetic positions.
Here, let's turn this so Chris can see it on the camera, but that's kind of unique as well.
A couple of magnetic positions on the back that hold the screen up.
So you're literally just sliding it up or down to your convenience level, maybe avoiding glare of a fluorescent light or something.
Exactly.
And you've got that flexibility.
Yeah.
And now let's talk about availability and pricing, too.
This one, October, and pricing for this one is $329, whether it's euros or dollars.
Ah, very good. That
So
keeps it simple.
Quite inexpensive. It does. It really does.
Love it. And, of course, HP.com for more, and you'll see what Kevin and his team are up to on a regular basis and always coming up with cool new products to talk about. We appreciate you stopping by with a couple here in Berlin.
Great.
Thank
Good
you,
talking
Kevin.
to you.
A pleasure as well. HP.com, intotomorrow.com will get you, of course, to all of our guest sites. Be sure and check out the video, if you're listening on the radio right now, of all of our interviews so you can see all these products we're talking about from IFA in Berlin, Germany. I'm Dave Graveline as Into Tomorrow continues on the Advanced Media Network.